Bonjour. Bonjour. Hello. I am the Isabel of 50 years in the future. 50 years after graduating from Dominican University. I've had a couple books of poetry published. It's no big deal. I've lived in France for the past several years. Had a quiet life after Ireland and the sheep happened. And stuff I can't even remember in my ripe age of 75 years old. It matters not what I did in those years. What matters is what I did in the years before I graduated. Dominican University, Rosary College as an English literature major with a concentration in writing. That is a winding journey. That is a journey that I reflect on, and that is exactly what I'm going to do here. It all starts from when I was a child and I read the book, We're Going on a Bear Hunt. And it stuck with me all those years. But the true meaning of it has hit me. It hit me then, and it hits me now. Well after I turned 20, that book was just in my mind. It was like a little voice that was like, we can't go under it, we can't go over it, we have to go through it, we must go through it. The bear hunt isn't a game, the bear hunt isn't fun, the bear hunt is life. There's snow, there's rivers, there's mud. And then you get to the bear. You get to life. And it's not what you think it was going to be. It's not a great adventure. Well, it is a great adventure. It's just the reward at the end isn't what you think, because you get to the bear and you have to go back through it all. You have to go back through every lesson you've ever learned, every downfall you ever had, and every rise, every good, and you have to go over it just to get back home and lock the door and be safe in your bed with your family at the end of the night. It's the perfect metaphor for life. Back then I was only 25 years old. I was only a quarter of the way through, and now I'm 3/4 of the way through, and I still find myself flipping through that children's book. I haven't bought it. I didn't buy it then because it's finding it in a bookstore. It's intentionally looking for it in the library, because then you know it's sent to you as a reminder. And if I buy it, then I won't forget it. But forgetting about it and coming back to it, that's the joy. That's the joy, because for a moment you forget that life is a bear hunt. For a moment you forget that getting the bear is not the point of the hunt. For a few moments you think you can go under, you think you can go over, but nope. You always go through it. And so here we are. On this, the 50th anniversary of my graduation from Dominican University, it's time for some more reflection. I went on a school hunt from We're Going on a Bear Hunt. I'm going on a school hunt. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm off to college. I'm not scared. I'm lonely. Depressingly lonely. But I can't quit now. But I can't stay here. It's decided. I didn't make it through this. I'm going on a school hunt. On to community college now. I'm lying to my parents. I might be scared. Oh no, again. I've quit again. I couldn't go over it. I couldn't go under it. Here I am again. I didn't make it through. I'm going on a school hunt. It's gonna be a fresh start, a beautiful beginning. I'm a little scared. Oh no, bills, classwork, and bills. How do I get over it without falling under? Oh wow, actually made it through a year. I'm going on a school hunt. This could be the right one. What a beautiful place to be. I am not scared. Oh no. A pandemic? And I have to leave? I was just getting it. It just felt like home. Man, I really tried to stick through it. A break from my school hunt. And that was supposed to be the best one. But in these unprecedented days, we're all scared. Oh boy, no school. I quit school again. I couldn't make it over. I couldn't make it under. Oh shit. How are we gonna get through this? I'm going on a school hunt. I think I found the one. It's such a lovely place. And I feel prepared. Oh, a home? A fun, loving, caring home? I don't need to go over it. I don't want to go under it. Oh, yes. I finally made it through. So there's my school hunt. There's my rivers and muds and forests and snowstorms. I didn't go around them. I didn't go under them. I didn't go over them. I went through them. And I didn't find one bear. I found many bears along the way. The scary things, the good things, the bad, the amazing. And I wrote about it all in my many journals and published articles. But I know that I can never write anything to rival We're Going on Bear Hunt. 50 years on from walking across that stage, handing my rose, my greatest achievement, my greatest academic achievement has been my 2 years at Dominican. That first instance of making it through is what spurred me to make it through everything else from then on. And so I say to my 25-year-old self, don't forget that book, or maybe do forget it. But just know every time you come back to it, every time you make it through again, that's what life is about. It's about the ups and downs. You may have gone to 5 different schools, but if you hadn't gone to the 4 before, the 5th wouldn't have been as meaningful. So, find another bear hunt. It'll be worth it. And here I am now, in the present. After my walk to get my creative juices flowing and hitting up the miniature library across the road and picking dead flowers and making jewelry out of nature. And I guess the reason we're going on a bear hunt is the book that I've modeled this project off of is because it's a beautiful book that represents every stage of life. And I know that in my old age of 25, I don't know, you look back at many different parts of your life, you see how it's made you who you are, and clearly my educational journey has got me to this point, and it's something to look back on and be grateful for instead of annoyed at, because this is exactly where I want to be after all of that. And it's interesting to turn children's books into adult projects, because it was adults making children's books. I mean, it is adults making children's books, and they know the most about life, and they just try to impart it on children in the best way they know how. And so I think we're going on a bear hunt, and I went on a school hunt, is a perfect marriage of childhood and adulthood and everything in between. And, I went on a school hunt. I may go on another school hunt for master's program, but I don't know if 50 or 75-year-old me has some insight on that. But 25-year-old me wants a minute to breathe and to wander some more. So this project has helped me, be more compassionate with myself and the journey I've been on, and also feel incredibly grateful for every moment of it, and be proud of where I am now, and feel a little bit more prepared for what's to come, for whatever the next bear hunt is. And I know that there's some that I can't go over and there's some I can't go under. Well, that's all of them. And I'll just have to go through it.